TrueSpace real-time rendering modes provide surprising power. Right now we are in a solid mode, but we can switch to a wireframe mode or translucent mode, which is my personal favorite. And they do most of the editing in those modes as well. One of the surprisingly strong modes is texture baking mode, which allows us to pre-compute the lighting maps and put them on a wall of the environment and then still navigate in real time. You can simply select the face or a number of faces and running the texture mapping tools, and immediately you can see that light map have been added to the surface of the regular texture maps, providing for much richer environment. And in this environment, not only we can navigate, but we can also do a full-blown editing. I can select the inverse kinematics model, display its joints, and edit those joints just like I would be able to do in the regular wireframe or solid mode. That is a pretty powerful feature, particularly for game development. And we can also render slow in photorealistic mode as well. Radiosity is also in TrueSpace accessible from real time. We have hybrid radiosity, so we can combine radiosity with ray tracing, but we can simply switch from this solid mode to radiosity mode in real time, and the form factors are pre-computed as we are watching. Right now, the computation is going on, and it's adding primary sources, then secondary sources such as walls, and we're going to stop this now because it could go for a little while, so it's a little darker, but once the real-time computation already is computed, we can navigate in this environment at 60 frames per second and move around, which would be particularly valuable, I think, for architectural walkthroughs and stuff like that. Now, when we move a little bit back into this environment, we can display the ability to do hybrid radiosity, which will just produce the regular render, which goes pretty slowly, but at the bottom of the screen you can see a reflection from the environment, which is we combine radiosity with ray tracing. And finally, since the environment is pretty dark, we can bring up a post-processing editor, which is very powerful. It allows us, for example, to do the lens flares and similar effects, and we turn on the tone mapping mode, which will allow us to do selectively highlight different areas of the scene. As you can see, it's very, very easy, and after I have done it in post-processor editing window, I can replicate the same effect on the main screen and render it out videotape if I wanted to.